Hey Pens fans, welcome to Pens Den, home of your 5-time Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins. I got the latest Pens update coming right up. Hey Pens fans, welcome to Pens Den. Well, I wish I could say that the Penguins ended 2017 on a positive note. Well, that wasn't the case as they lost to the Detroit Red Wings 4-1 last night. However, there were some sparks, and you did see some better play overall from the team. It was kind of exciting to watch Daniel Sprong last night. He looks like he will fit in very nicely and that he will get his mojo going. 2017 is not the season that we all wanted to see. Currently, the Penguins are out of a playoff spot. They'll be playing the last place Philadelphia Flyers coming up on Tuesday, and it's just they're just in a shambles. I'm going to give you several reasons here why I think what's happening is what's happening right now, and these are not in any order of importance, so I just want to specify that. First thing I think of is Mark Recchi as a player was absolutely fantastic. His energy, his passion on the ice was second to none. However, behind the bench, I don't see him as a proper fit. Of course, he had tall shoes to replace with Rick Tocchet. Rick Tocchet provided some energy, fire, and passion, not only on the ice, but he did provide that behind the bench. And that's something where the Pens are lacking right now. Recchi, I think, is much better suited for player development, and I'm starting to see some more comments on that in some of the forums. So, this is something that's finally getting to gel. The second reason that I'm going to talk about is of the fact that the people are really, even some of the major sports writers that I look at, that I follow a lot, are really disdaining the idea of them being tired and having a hangover and a Stanley Cup hangover. That's not that reason. It's been how many months since the season has started? And usually by this time, things start to kick in. We're in January now. They should be in a nice rhythm. They should be getting some consistency. And that's the last thing that the Penguins have had this season has been consistency. The next I'm going to touch on is goaltending. Now, it's a sensitive subject because I know a lot of people love Marc-Andre Fleury and still do, and a lot of people love Matt Murray. I think, and this is just my opinion, I don't think Matt Murray is an everyday goalie. I don't think you can get him to do the type of workload at this point, and I don't even know if it's just this point in his career or period, that he can handle the workload like Marc-Andre Fleury did. I don't think that's part of him. So I think the solution here, as far as goaltending is concerned, is to get Tristan Jarry in and get him a lot more in, kind of like how Sullivan rotated last year with Fleury and with Murray. The other thing about Murray is he's very injury prone, and I can't explain that. I don't know why. It just seems every time he gets hit, you kind of want to go, is he okay? And is he out again? So, that's one thing. Another reason that I'm going to touch on right now currently is the injury situation. It looks like Justin Schultz and Chris Letang will be back shortly. They're wearing contact jerseys in practice, so that's a good thing right now. Overall, I'm not seeing, where obviously missing Letang and Schultz right now, that's a real key. That's a key for the whole team because, number one, they're looked upon as leaders defensively. And number two, they both know how to move the puck out of the zone. And you're missing that ingredient right now. No disregard to the rest of the defense right now. Olli Maatta, a lot of people have a lot of things to say about him, but I will say this. He's given lately a lot of energy and a lot of passion to this. He's not the same type of player as Justin Schultz or Chris Letang. They know how to get the puck out of the zone. They know how to get it out of the zone quickly. And I think a lot of the Penguins game, if you'll hear Mike Sullivan, is predicated upon leaving our zone quickly. So that transition game that he so often talks about. And that's something that I think is sorely lacking right here. And I also think probably one of the other reasons is it's not the hangover, but I'm not seeing the passion on the ice. The only player that I saw play with passion, for example, last night was Patrick Hornquist. And he tends to do this game in and game out, which is fantastic. And don't get me wrong, I really like Sidney Crosby, as you can see by my painting back here. And I love Evgeny Malkin, but, you know, it's just like there's no fire there. There's no passion there. And I think this is the biggest key, is that passion needs to get reignited in number 71 and number 87. And when you do, that'll have a cascading effect. That will follow with the rest of the team. So that's where I think the state of the Penguins are right now. For me, I'd love to hear your comments, what you think about all this. You know, drop a comment in the comment section. I want to thank you all for watching, for the growth that we've had in this channel. We're getting more subscribers every time. So thank you so much for that. Be sure I post the game highlights. I try to get that section updated in the playlist. So if you want to see game highlights, go ahead and definitely take a look with that. But thank you all for watching. Please make sure to tell others about our channel. Hit the like button and subscribe. Also, be sure to check out my blog where I post some mini reviews and updates on the Penguins as the season progresses. Thanks a lot for watching, and let's go Pens!